How amazing it is to live on the shores of Possession Sound and gaze across its waters. How wonderful it would be to see and hear below the surface. In addition to the eelgrass, Dungeness crabs, sea stars, and jellyfish that call these waters home, Possession Sound plays host to mammals that extend more than 50 feet long. It's a treat for those living near the shore to encounter them, and rare when those animals stay in the area for more than a few hours at a time. You are hearing the knocks, moans, croaks, bangs, and grunts that whales produce to communicate. While migrating, they primarily communicate with a low-frequency moan. In July and August of 2022, one gray whale was repeatedly seen swimming along the coast between Old Town Mukilteo and downtown Everett.
Seen the preacher man leave his hometown up for Tuxie, Bible burning in. You won't see his face on a Saturday, but you see him now, Birmingham. He had an old story as a sail when the winds bellowed from his sail, singing old California tune to that big old gray whale. From the middle ground between heaven and the sea, when the winds began to blow and the angels they believed, and the ruby rain shimmering in the crack beneath his chair. He's destined to find one who surely it would bear. His tale was so
Days and nights passed. And the gray whale was still there. And was frequently seen swimming close to shore. Some wondered if this whale was healthy because it reminded them of the gray whale seen swimming in these same waters in 2010. That year, the whale's breathing was labored, malnourished, and weakened. It beached during low tide on 3 different occasions, but thankfully was able to swim free with the rising tide. Scientists with the Olympia-based Cascadia Research Collective, which studies marine mammals, explained that the whale seen in 2022 was a new visitor to the Salish Sea and gave it the name CR2440. And they confirmed that yes, this whale was indeed healthy. Most of the 20,000 gray whales that migrate between Mexico and Alaska skip Puget Sound altogether, but more and more are making the detour through the Strait of Juan de Fuca. If a whale returns to the area a second year, it becomes a member of the group of gray whales known as the Sounder. As of 2022, the Sounders included 12 identified members. They began arriving in February, often weak and needing a break from their long 14,000-mile journey to rest and feed. The Sounders started showing up in Possession Sound in the mid-1990s. Climate changes impact the availability and timing of food in Alaska, forcing gray whales to travel even further north for food. Meanwhile, researchers have seen a growing number of gray whales visiting Possession Sound, with 10 new whales not previously seen before 2021. Ghost shrimp are plentiful in the area, and the whales regain their strength as they scoop the sand and use their balleens to filter the shrimp, eating 4% of their body weight each day. Grays are not the only whales we see in Possession Sound. Nearly 500 humpback whales call the Salish Sea home every spring and summer, including this one spotted breaching off of Howarth Park on May 22nd, 2022.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
CR2440 has spent more than a month in Possession Sound. One could ask, is it starting a new trend by detouring from the long journey to Alaska? For those who live on these shores, we can only hope.